Welcome back everybody into another daily recap. Today is Friday and it's the 17th of March, and we're going to have a look at what happened today on euro dollar and the dollar pair, also on gold. Let's have a look at already on the 15-minute, and we can see that from the start of the New York session, price went just straight up for under the 70 pips, which is quite a good amount. But let's have a look at the analysis. So first, before the session opened, I was only looking for sells due to the market structure. What I was looking for was pullback sells at all these previous PSAs, and especially after this order block that during London brought price down from 1.0665 down to like 40 pips on the downside. Of course, I was also wary that we were reaching and approaching a possible strong 15-minute PSA bullish on the bullish side. So as you can see here, I will show you that I adapted pretty quickly to the bullish bias. So as you can see already here, so coming from this very strong bearish trend that we can also highlight with a trend line, we can also see that we had the retest of the trend line after multiple failure to break below. So my trade idea, first of all, was exactly this one. As you can see here already from these previous lows, I was trying to already understanding the switching in structure, because of course we are making multiple failing to break below, and we have this order block being created, liquidity grab tapping the 15-minute PSA, and then the possible continuation up. You can see how many bullish candles are here compared to the bearish one. So that's not something that you would want in a continuation sells. This is just a backtesting trade, because of course I don't want really to take counter trend trades yet, unless I really understand that I have the confidence to take my flowing trades. So okay, I adapt it pretty easily and I take the actual trade. As you can see here, then price a little bit slowly, I would say, because the price was slow, but went to 10 pips, and that was the end of the backtesting for this trade idea. And let's have a look. As you can see, this was the trade from down below here. I think I have a lot of things hidden. Yeah, okay. This was the previous one, understood as seen at the start of the New York session, but it was already too late for me to take it. So I was seeing the continuation buys after the retest of 50% retracement. That would only go 8 pips with this understanding. Then price was staying in a little bit of a range, so maybe I was looking for buys above this level, but I was also confused because I was also looking for sells. So what I actually did was I entered buys. So I first entered okay. Also we had some here, that's when we had some fundamentals. So I took my first buy over there, which got out for like a small loss of 2.7 pips. And then I took another buy at the retest of this previous PSA, which went to break even. And these were my only two trades of the day. One is minor loss and one break even. After that, I closed the week off, and yeah, I was just backtesting. You can see here, I was looking for some sells because I was trying to understand, did I change my PSA wrong? It was not good to switch into a bullish bias, but actually it was actually good, because as you can see, you can also identify, of course, this exhaustion from sellers at these previous lows, and then the continuation up. So we can identify the bullish intraday move that made a new higher high over here, and then we had the retracement at like 60% for a possible high risk high reward entry. But even if you are not looking at the Fibonacci or trend lines, you can see that that's the PSA that gets retested a couple of times for a double bottom for the continuation bullish. It's only after we really identify a wedge, a flag being created over here, a bullish one, I would say, because we can identify the bullish pressure against this level, which is another 15-minute PSA, as you can see here. It's only after we finally broke above and stayed above these previous highs, that was the green, I would say the green line, the green PSA. It's only after we broke above that we can actually consider taking some buys. Okay, I'm here. Okay, and also you can see bullish, continuous bullish price action, no slowdown. So just now also this PSA becomes a bullish PSA because there's no reason for this one to be bearish again in such a bullish trend. And then let me just take a snap of this one. Let me just delete. Do like this. Okay. Okay, let me take a snapshot of this one. It's only after this continuation bullish that we can really take continuation buys until, I mean, not really much, but we don't have any retest over here that can give us opportunity to enter. Simply break up, break out, break out. We have this retest after, of course, we are getting late. We have this retest of the PSA, which is of course turn bearish, turn bullish, and that will be like a 9.6, 9.5 pips. Of course, we are not risking even, you're risking like 4 pips, so even 9 pips is still good enough. But yeah, it was good to adapt from sells into buys, because also this one, of course, was not valid anymore. So let me just change it like the previous one. And of course the buys are what there was not much volume for that, and it's getting late into a Friday, so there was not much price action. I really wanted to have a look also at gold, because you can see here we can look from the beginning. Of course, now we know that the price action is very bullish, but I want to have a look at, okay, this is New York, so what are my trade ideas? Even if you simply look at the market structure straight away, we are in a very bullish market structure. So what I wanted to see are buys at this level, at this PPL, buys above here, buys at a deeper pullback between the PPL and the key level, or this PPL, which is very nice, and then of course continuation buys. Only sells I will see below this level with a full correction of this movement. So what we actually can see, of course, now we have PPLs and key levels for possible entries, and let's have a look at it. So remember at 130 we have, no, at 2 we have a fundamental catalyst. Okay, already before at 120 with we have a breakout, so we are now looking for retest and continuation bullish, so pullback and continuation bullish. You can see here we have the first tap of the key level, which could give you further entry for like 15 pips up to 45 pips. 1 to 3 risk to reward. Now what you're looking for is possible the pullback to these levels, or even down to these previous lows. As you can see, we have the retest of 61.8. The retest is actually showing us the slowing down with these two candles, is showing down the bearish liquidity. So that's where we could have entered, not giving us the full retest unfortunately, but the price is going up. Let's see now the continuation from there. if price gives us more opportunities, okay, like this, okay, going bullish. This is exactly the 10 a.m. candle with the fundamentals. So now, of course, our PSAs are the key level for buys, or even these previous highs, I would say. First up very fast and a continuation bullish. Let's see now if we have a further deeper pullback. Okay, I like this entry because it's actually a nice tap. This can give you 20 pips, also 15 pips. It's still good, just to reach the previous highs. If you want to be safe, extra safe, 20 pips is okay. And the continuation up to these previous highs. Why? Because we are very bullish. We are tapping our key level and strong PSA. As you can see, we are tapping this order block and we are closing above. Look at the candle close. It's very strong with this liquidity grab at the end of the candle. And that's where you could have had your further entry. Now, what you're looking for is, of course, break above. I'm not really looking for pullbacks, but let's see. If when price makes a new higher high, then we can look for a pullback. Okay, now it's making a higher high. Let's see if we get a deeper pullback or it's just a continuation up. So as you can see here, price after tapping multiple times this PPL, which was this previous order block high, breaks above. So if you don't want to enter over here, you have a few candle confirmation. You have the continuation up. You can see it here very clearly that we are keep making higher highs and higher lows. I would say that a possible enter is with a breakout. So anywhere over here would be a good. I don't like this candle close. Maybe this candle that is closing above the key level and above this previous PSA, it's actually good. So let's say you enter over there and you have a standard 15 pips stop loss. That's a very good trade in a few minutes. Then we're going to see what else the price is giving us. Simple continuation up. Let's see if we have another pullback or it's just the top of the PPL. We're now reaching also 1965 key level, as you can see. Very huge movement. I mean, these are 70 pips movement, like euro dollar did nothing, did 8, gold did 80. So that's very good. Look at this, look at this. That's where you could have your entries. And now a deeper pullback. So this one would have been possibly a break-even trade because we are making a double top at 1965 flat. So now where is price reacting or possibly reacting? So for me, the last PSA was this one. And we can see that price is reacting at the 50% of the retracement of this overall bearish move, the overall bullish move. So this one were minor retracement and not giving many trade ideas, trade opportunities. This could have been our entry. Let's see if this one is the one, or yeah, it's already break even, and 30 pips could also be a 2-to-1. So it's either break even or 30 pips. Now then we still have another opportunity over here. Let's see. I think this would need to be at 20 pips. Let's see if it's actually profitable. As you can see, yeah, it is profitable for like 50-60 pips. Yeah, this is the level. And then we are tapping again. Now we are starting to see a slowdown in the bullish section. So we might also now go and have a look at a high time frame retracement, because we're staying on a bullish bias, but I want to see a high time frame retracement. So let's delete all these and let's see. Okay, these were all the trades. Let's see Okay, so this will probably be the key level. That's what I want to see. Also, this area can still be, can give us some reactions, but I will mainly look for the 50% or maybe deeper, can even be. I will look for these 3 levels for an entry. You can see already this level, as I told you, already gave us 30-40 pips. Again, this retest of this level, but let's see if we have a deeper pullback. Yeah, so we tapped again, we didn't reach the actual, the 50% of this move before moving up. So in this case, you will have to adapt either when you see that the price is going up, is making higher lows, or maybe above this previous, as you can see above this previous, the last lower high was giving us an opportunity for possible entry, like here. Still very strong reaction at the key level, but also very, as you can see, very strong reaction at our last PSA over here. Now next key level tapped, multiple rejections, and we are reaching the 1980s, which is a very high price. You see not really much of an opportunity, just not even top of the PPL, it's just very high volatility for a Friday, and not really, unless we can really enter at the retest of this previous key level. So maybe you see this, you identify this overall bullish move, you identify that it is making a new higher high, you identify 61% retracement, and you identify these 3 candles, and that's where you could have entered either in anticipation over here, or at the candle close with a bigger stop loss. Still both going into profits due to such a trending market of today, which is not the norm, but it is. So as you can also see the retest of these previous highs and then continuation up, already 30 pips I would say, and then the exhaustion again. Another, as you can see here, if this one was a break even, probably, then you re-enter at the same candle tap, and then you get into profit, as you can see, at this, after the retest of the PPL and this previous area of interest. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Today gold gave much better price action compared to euro dollar, and that's also why I was really tempted to, okay, why am I sticking to euro dollar again? Remind me again that I might look again for gold trading. But this is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you on Monday.